It's one of the biggest gifts you can give your loved ones, planning your estate now so those tough questions don't have to come later. Here to help is Jeffrey Luschek, a partner with Solomon, Dwiggins & Freer. Good morning and thanks for coming in with us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And it's such a big topic to really jump aboard, but before we really get into the benefits, let's go over what exactly an estate plan really is.
Yeah. An estate plan enables you to make your wishes and desires known in regards to important life decisions. For example, an estate plan can allow you to choose an agent or an individual to make important financial or health care decisions for you in the event of incapacity. An estate plan can also answer important questions that need to be addressed upon your death, such as who will my assets be distributed to? If you're a parent and you have minor children, who will serve as the guardian for your minor children upon your death? And even if you have pets, what's going to happen to your pets upon your death? Where are they going to go? Who's going to take care of them?
That was a big topic we were just discussing off camera a little bit too.
It is.
That's a big one of those things. We have a list of them on your screen, the basic, really big 4 benefits that go along with it. So definitely something to take advantage of because it plans it out for the long run.
It does, it does. And really the complexity or the type of estate plan that you have depends on a lot of factors. Depends on the value of your estate, which your estate essentially is your assets. Your assets include, a car, your house, savings account, checking account, personal property. Some people have different collections, some that are nominal in value, some that are quite valuable. So really the complexity and the type of estate plan you need depends in large part upon the assets that you possess.
So when you hear the word estate, it's one of those tricky words where you kind of maybe associate the word wealthy with it.
Yeah.
So do you have to really be rich to really have an estate plan?
Not at all, no. I think every adult in the state of Nevada should have an estate plan, irrespective of the amount of income or wealth that you may have. I guess stepping back, I alluded to a little while ago, one of the benefits of an estate plan is that if you have minor children, what happens to your minor children upon your passing? Who's going to serve as their guardian? And I think for individuals with minor children, that is one of the most important, if not the most important aspect that needs to be taken care of in an estate plan, is who is going to serve as their guardian upon your passing. So I think an estate plan is vital for any adult, irrespective of their income level, because it does answer those very important questions and allows you to express your wishes and desires regarding those types of issues.
And another thing we were talking about off camera is just like I asked about myself too. It's like now would be the perfect time to do it even at my age.
Correct, yeah. Correct. You have a job, you're employed, you have income. So obviously upon your death, the issue becomes where are your assets going to go? Yeah. As it stands, if you're single and if you don't have an estate plan, the Nevada legislature will essentially decide where your assets go, called through a process called the law of intestacy, which essentially means the Nevada legislature has created a way in which your assets would be distributed to members of your family upon your passing, to the extent you don't make the decision yourself. And that's why it's so important for you to create your own estate plan so you can make that decision and not have some legislatures up in legislative members in Carson City or a court deciding where your assets go upon your death.
If you already have an estate plan, are you already good to go then, or should you always be monitoring your situation?
That's a great question. And once again, it really depends on the complexity of your estate, the amount of assets that you have. I typically recommend that clients review their estate plan really with any new legislation that comes into effect. We know there was the Trump tax plan that came into effect at the beginning of the year. Probably a good idea to look at your estate plan there to see if that affects you at all. It's also important to look at your estate plan with any big major life events, such as if you're married. If you become married, you probably want to check and potentially amend your estate plan to ensure that your spouse is included. If you get a divorce, it's also important to look at your estate plan and see what modifications, if any, you need to make. If you have children, If a family member dies, if your family members are named as the sole beneficiaries of your estate and they pass away, you need to revisit your estate plan and make some modifications and make decisions on where you want your assets to go.
And you guys really, including this and other services, we can get the ball rolling with you. How do we do so? What's your website and everything so we know how to contact you to get this good information?
Yeah, website is www.sdfnvlaw.com.
See the whole group.
That's the whole group there. So we kind of pride ourselves on being a full service firm. We have attorneys at our firm that exclusively practice in the area of estate planning. We have attorneys who practice in the realm of trust and estate administration. And what that means is if somebody does pass away and somebody is appointed to serve as the fiduciary of that individual's estate, then we can walk you through the process of what needs to be done. And my firm also does trust and estates litigation. A lot of times people disagree with the terms of certain portions of estate plans and they litigate over that issue. And we have a number of attorneys at my firm who also can serve and assist clients in that role as well.
We have the website, the phone numbers right there on your screen. Jeffrey, thank you so much for coming in with us today.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank
you. Let the trust and estate attorneys at Solomon, Dwiggins & Freer help you protect your legacy. Their offices are just located on West Cheyenne, just east of Fort Apache. Number, website right there on your screen. They're a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.